It's the last day of the work week, but a cold start to the weekend, especially in KwaZulu-Natal and the Eastern Cape. This after a cold front passed through in the early morning hours. This will also cause rain along the eastern escarpment today, and thunderstorms are possible on the Highveld and parts of Northwest and the Free State. We're keeping the forecast for the Northern and Western Cape sunny and dry, but despite that, it's still going to be quite cool on the high-lying areas. A few showers are possible in Algoa Bay this morning. Snow falls, especially this evening on the Drakensberg mountain range, with intermittent rain today over most of KwaZulu-Natal and the eastern parts of the Eastern Cape. Isolated thunderstorms later on in Gauteng, the eastern and central Free State, and a small portion of Northwest, with light rain along the eastern escarpment. It's going to be a cold afternoon on the southern high ground. Only 11 degrees in Graafrenet, Sutherland with a high of 13 degrees in Pietermaritzburg and Bisho as well. Temperatures along the coast slightly higher than that. Durban and Richards Bay at 20, 16 degrees in Port Elizabeth, with George warming up to 17. It's going to be slightly warmer inland. Johannesburg with a high of 19, 21 degrees in Pretoria, Bombela with a high of 20, and a warm afternoon in Vredendal, Mahikeng with a maximum of 25. Let's take a look at the coastal forecast for today. Despite fresh southerly winds, we're expecting a pleasant afternoon along the west coast with an open ocean swell of 2.5 meters. Moderate winds towards Lambert's Bay and Langebaan, and it's going to be a lovely afternoon, especially in Table Bay, with a southeasterly breeze up to 20 kilometers per hour. Stronger winds towards False Bay and the Overberg coastline. We're expecting an open ocean swell of 3 meters and low tide this morning just before 9:30. Along the Southern Cape coastline, a bit of cloud, onshore winds. It's still going to be quite cool here. Wind speeds up to 25 kilometers per hour in Jeffreys Bay and Port Elizabeth. There's still a chance of rain in the vicinity of PE, and there's an open ocean swell of 3.5 meters. Now, as we approach the east coast, it was very windy on Thursday with speeds exceeding 40 kilometers per hour, moderating this morning to 20 kilometers per hour in Durban and Richards Bay. Onshore winds for the Wild Coast in East London. There's still a chance of rain with wet weather in the forecast for Durban and Richards Bay, with an open ocean swell of 3.5 meters.
News that moves. eNCA.com.